let's start from the beginning. How did you find the perfect tune to tell a story about a god lost in time through the music?
So it started off with Wagner and Ride of the Valkyries and the sort of classical flourish, and thinking about more classical music, and then it kind of, I was thinking about his heritage, and I started using these Norwegian folk instruments, and then the fact he's in the TVA, I started sort of playing around with the theremin and the sort of more sci-fi instruments, and then that's how the score kind of came together. And season two, I use a lot of choir, and I recorded in Iceland, and I use this Norse poetry, which is like whispering in Loki's ear all the time, and sort of calling him to his destiny.
It seems that the Loki soundtrack have this constant to tell the story of this imminent apocalypse, which, however, hides this great desire for an adventure in this apocalypse. What has changed from the music of the first season to this second season?
I think the music of the first season was a bit lighter, and the stakes were less high. And Loki was sort of exploring. He hadn't really faced the adversity yet. And season two, it feels like the pressure is really on him, and the stakes are very high, and the journey is a darker one for him.
And in this process, how did you interact with the directors of the show?
So Kate Herron was the director of episode one, and she was very strong on music, what she wanted for the music, and I felt like she really pulled it together. And then in season two, I didn't have so much interaction with the directors on season two. It was more the producer, Kevin Wright, who was on all the music sessions, and the head of music, Natalie Okinawa, and the music team at Marvel, who oversaw it. But they really gave me a lot of freedom. Even Kevin said, you were nominated for 2 Emmys for season one, so you can do what you like.
And about the soundtrack, I know it's a difficult question, but do you have a theme do you prefer over one other?
I think I do like the choral music that I did for this season, and I did a requiem for the end of time at the end of the album, the last track on the album, which just I wrote really quickly, and I just enjoyed playing around with the texture of voices so much on this season. So that was, and then the thing at the end of episode 6, which you will hear soon, was very satisfying to write as well.
You did the music for a Marvel god, then a Master Jedi, and as a composer, what's next in your dream project? Do you have one?
Well, I'm scoring a video game at the moment, which I'm not allowed to talk about, but it's been really fun to work on a different way. And the game comes out in 2 years, so it's a sort of another long process, and I'm really enjoying this world, and hope maybe I'll do something in real life, like a real life character again, that's more down to earth, like not a god or a Jedi, but we'll see. I don't know, we'll see what the future holds.